Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Golden Lap for the very last time. We are the champions, no doubt about it, in the team standings. Now, there is only one path for Tristan Loup to clutch the championship from Divan Bauer, his teammate. He needs to win, and Bauer needs a DNF. Or no points. Or Tristan needs to win with the Golden Lap and Bauer is only P10. Otherwise they tie, and I don't know about the tiebreakers. I'm pretty sure Divan would take it anyway. More wins, but yeah, Tristan has no way but the victory. Let's go to the garage for the last time. Who has the weakest part? It is Divan's steering, which is the weakest part. So he gets a new one. We play fair. Blackberry rules to the very end. And that is a good steering, my goodness. And we have $29 left. Since we're not gonna do any more of Golden Lap, we can spend it all. And you know what? Everybody gets an improved part. And then, what is it? It's his steering here, yeah. Engine here. And one more in his engine. There you go. It's a bit as fair as I can make it for this last race in not Imola. Hey, there's a world where Divan is world champion and also dies in this Grand Prix. No, let's not jinx it. Let's go. Okay, Carlos Rodriguez partied a bit hard yesterday. I mean, nothing to play for in this championship, so that's fine. David Hughes, Xaver Dussel, Jürgen Schuss, Tessolini. Jesus, everybody partied. They know it's over. They know it's absolutely over, and we are the champions of the world. All right, Divan going first, wanting to show his prowess. He can't focus on his first lap. Okay. Oof. Moretti is looking very purple to me, and he is by a country mile. You can never rule out Luigi Moretti. Now, what do we go for? Lots of twisty section. I think we're going engine on this one. Engine or steering? Engine. Lots of acceleration after a corner. It doesn't really matter. This is a victory lap, if you will. A victory parade. There's a world where stuff doesn't go Divan's way, but things would need to go very wrong indeed for him to be deprived the title of Formula One World Champion 1972. It's entirely deserved too. He was not doing that great last season, but this season he really came into play. He was magnificent. He was above and beyond. The consistency, the sheer pace, he had it all. Also being a fine favorite. I blame it on the anti-French sentiment generated by Tristan Loup. Okay. In case it wasn't clear, that was a joke. I'd rather say never want. I don't want to get demonetized. What do you mean I'm not monetized? Lowers goes fastest. Loop is P2. Bauer only P4. Ah. Oh, that is a bad tuning session, my friend. The pit lane is interesting. Is it slower? Is it faster to just go through the pit lane? Almost looks like it would be. Because you don't, it's a bit like in Canada in real life. You don't have to do the slow chicane. And it's a rather short one. It's interesting. Could be important during the race, who knows. Moretti goes purple, but then white, he is bogged down. Loop is in the zone. What is it gonna be? It's gonna be the fastest lap. Bauer goes faster, but not quite there. Hey, is Loop going to be the one to give us the triple, the Grand Slam? We haven't had a Grand Slam all season. Is Tristan Loup going to be the one to give it to us in the form of pole position, fastest lap, and race a victory. Now, wouldn't that be a twist? And you can be damn sure I'm gonna do my best so that whoever gets pole, if it's one of us, does get the Grand Slam. Except giving team orders, that would be unnatural. Right? Just it's no. Oh, Moretti. Moretti is flying. Moretti's absolutely cooking. And we're in the pot. We're the stew. Or I don't know where I was going with that. It doesn't really matter. I just finished quite a long stream, and I'm recording this about an hour before it goes live. So, yeah, I'm a bit out of it, but that's fine. La Rose goes purple, Bauer goes faster, La Rose goes faster, Moretti goes fastest. Gee, they're not pulling their punches. There's none to play for, but they're playing nonetheless. 10 minutes to go, that's about 2 flying laps. If the episode is late, it's not my fault. It will be YouTube taking too long to process it. There you go. Alright. How's that flyer? Okay, you got a free track, Bauer. You got a free track. Oh, Tristan. Tristan is in the zone. Is it Tristan's? Oh, I don't see any purple. Moretti had an amazing lap. Okay, one more go. We get one more. We got 2 golden tune on each car. That was not a very good tuning session, my friend. Now, I'm going to try to time it. I'm going to try to be smart about it. It's 1:34, so I'm actually going to try not to ruin everybody's lap. Well, I don't mind ruining the other guy's laps. So 1:35, we need to leave at about 2 minutes. A bit earlier if we want to make sure that we don't get bogged down in traffic. Let's do 2:30 and yeah. And yeah. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Bauer is pretty free. And so is Tristan. Ah no, he's stuck behind Villalba. And he's in the they both get stuck. Tristan went purple in the first sector, but see, that's why. That's why I don't try to time it perfectly. The more you win, the higher the chances of trying. P3, P4. Wow. That's... Well, that won't be a Grand Slam, so... I mean, it's really close. We're all within... Not even a second. Okay, it's not that close. Okay, let's see. On mediums? Nah. Medium and we'll see. You know what? Medium and we'll see. That's a good approach. Yeah. Ralph Hamburger party to be too hard. Ralph Hamburger is a drunk. I think Ralph was drunk on every single race in the last 4 episodes or so. David Hughes, Paul Woods. Ooh, interesting. And Jürgen Schuss is invigorated, however. Aye. Alright, we're on medium levels and Woods are on softs. It's 5 lights and for the very last time, it's away we go in Imola. Okay, Bauer immediately goes faster than Loop, but Loop disagrees and goes back. This already, it means that Moretti is a second and a half off the road. Need to not fight him too much. Well, I mean, Bauer can fight all he wants. He's the champion, basically. Unless he completely bins it. So the pressure is not on Bauer. The pressure is all on Tristan Loop. Needs to win and for Bauer to DNF. Or score only 1 point and then it's a tie, but yeah, or win with a golden lap. And right now, it's not looking like Tristan Loop is very much faster, quite the opposite. I mean, he is staying on the back of La Rousse despite the soft tires, and Marc goes fastest despite the hards. Gee. But for now, it's a pretty straightforward race. Tristan can't focus. Aye, aye, aye. Bauer is going to take advantage of that. Or he's going to hold him up. I mean, it's not a bad strat. It's basically us with 18 NPCs. And yep, Laos is already 9 seconds off the road. Moretti is very far, and he's on mediums. Well, first 6 laps are pretty uneventful so far. Both of them can't focus. Okay, Woods gonna bring Woods back in the race. Yo, calm down, calm down, calm down. Yeah, not even once they were in the zone. Yeah, they're trolling me, chat. Okay, Bauer's in the zone. Finally, you can push. 16 seconds of the road. Laos is harassing Moretti for first position. But yeah, Bauer can't find his way past. He got the fastest lap though, and now it's Tristan's turn to really feel it. But, oh wait, Bauer made his way past. What am I saying? He did. But now it's Tristan who feels like flying. He's catching up to his teammate. Okay, I mean, so far, and he gets the fastest lap again, but now he's not in the zone. So far, pretty uneventful, if I do say so myself. Those tires are starting to go off. Loop is in the zone again. Full push, my friend. What's it gonna be? Laos is gonna have to box soon. Especially since traffic is coming. Oh, Moretti is boxing, actually. Not Larousse. And he's going for soft tires. Okay. Okay, very good. We are ahead of Moretti on his soft. We can slow him down. And then once he's been slowed down sufficiently, we'll box. Is there any point in doing that? No. Except it upsets Moretti, and thus it's absolutely necessary. Moretti make his way past Tristan Loop. Now hunting for Bauer, who's in provisional P1. There's still life left in those mediums. Bad lap coming. Aye. And Moretti is through. Okay. It's fine. He was 20 seconds off the road from us, so we were lapping at the same times because we were holding him up. It's not bad. Now Laos is coming down to hunt for us. Car is in the zone. Time to push, my friend. We'll soon be able to full push and fuel. Let's go, baby. Oh, Bauer is really hunting for Moretti. Good lap. Solid lap. Fastest lap. Despite the worn mediums, doing a good job at staying with Moretti. That's not good for Luke, who is overtaken by Larousse. This is not where he wants to be. And maybe it's time to box. What for, though? Hards? They won't go to the end. Softs? Maybe we go medium, softs? But I'm gonna give it a couple more laps to make sure we reach the end in the absence of a flag. 18 and 18 is 36. Yeah, no. If we box now, medium softs won't work. Could go medium soft hards, but I can avoid using the hards. I will. Guys are giving up soon. It's fine. Bauer's in the zone, and Luke gets the fastest lap. Really all packed together. Okay, Tristan, time to box. And you'll go on softs. Full push on this in lap. Well done. Bauer goes fastest, and it's your turn to box for mediums. And same thing, you full push on your in-lap. Very good job staying with Moretti, despite your own tires, and getting your golden lap. This isn't looking good for the championship of Tristan Loop, my friends. There you go. Oh, you went on mediums and I put you on softs. Different strategies because of reasons. I swear I'm focused. I swear I'm paying attention. All right, well, we'll soon be able to push on fuel until the end, but not quite there yet. Maybe a couple more laps, so... I can't focus! Hey, you got your teammate hunting behind you on soft tires. You may want to get on top of that. And you both of them? Really? Guys, I know there's not much at play here, but would you mind trying? These Moretti and Larousse are quick, are very quick, but they're gonna have to go on hard tires, unless they do a 3-stopper. And again, you can't focus! Come on, guys. I'm fine with giving you some leeway, but Bauer goes fastest. Starting to hunt down Gabriel Larousse and Luigi Moretti, who both go in the pits. And Bauer, who is in the zone, takes back the lead on quite fresh tires, to be fair. And they went on... Larousse went on hard, so he's probably going to try to go to the end. Moretti went on mediums. He's going to do a 3-stopper. Okay. Well, it's a good opportunity for Luke to try and swing past Moretti using the slipstream or some other roleplay thing. Bauer, fastest lap of the race in 1:28.77. And Luke, you're going to have to make your way past your Ezzolini rival if you are to hunt down Bauer, but it seems that Bauer is well and truly decided to prove he is worthy of the title world champion. And that it wasn't a fluke, and he doesn't need any handouts or any freebies. And that's another fastest lap. Jesus, so many slow laps, slow pit stops there. What's going on for them? Yeah, Tristan, you need to make your way past the Ezzolini now, or you're just going to be cooked, just like your tires. Yeah. Mediums won't reach the end of this race, and Bauer is in complete and utter control of the race at this point. Larousse is slow on the hards, but he's not going to need to box anymore. Well, at least he shouldn't need to. Luke is staying behind Moretti, but he's wearing his soft tires down for no reason and making no progress towards P1. Not that victory. Whoa, Bauer. Bad laps on bad laps. A puncture. Jesus. Wait, wow. A slow stop. Are they all drunk in the pits? Is there a party I'm not aware of? They're celebrating our victory in advance. That doesn't sound like something they would do. Okay, Tristan, you're gonna box at the end of this one. Yep, yeah, you will. Because you're going nowhere fast and your soft tires are basically done. Larousse goes fastest on his hards. Okay. That's a good stop, 6:07. Now, you need to make these mediums last to the end, and you need to make 12 seconds to Larousse, to fellow Frenchman. Now, Bauer is fighting Moretti for position. Their tires are quite similar in wear, and Moretti will not bring these mediums to the end, so this is for position. We made our mediums last very long to save ourselves one stop and save ourselves the pain of using the hards, and it's paying off. Loop is already only 7 seconds away from Larousse. Great song. I could go on a set of mediums right at the end here, just to be sure, but I want to go on softs and try to get the golden lap from Moretti, who is quick. And we're about to lap P5, chat. That's, what is this, the 2026 championship? Your tires are giving out soon, you're fine. Get that golden lap. Ah, you didn't. Okay, softs. Wow, Moretti's golden lap is quite something, all right. I mean, we're about to lap P5, but I think he will go to the end on his arts, so... Yeah, and then these softs will last us to the end, no problem. Moretti will probably go on softs as well. Maybe not this lap. Yep. So, full push. And try to... Okay, you're ahead of Larousse, that is very good. Try to not get... Try to undercut Moretti, basically. Or at least not get overcut. Is what I should call it. Loop is now 3 seconds away from Larousse. Promising for a double podium, but not for his championship chances. Which are basically nil at this point, because even if our DNF somehow... He's still be P3, and there's no world in which he's catching Moretti. Oh wait, Moretti has to pit. It's not all over, but and Moretti is in the pits. He's coming out. Bauer goes fastest, and Loop is ahead of Moretti in this one. So if Loop overtakes Larousse and Bauer DNFs, Loop is champion. Long shot. Very long shot, but that line exists. There's still drama, there's still tension. Bauer increases his lead and his best lap. He's gonna regret not setting pole. And now what can we do? Loop is being bogged down behind Gabriel Larousse. Not that it changes much. As I mentioned, unless Bauer DNFs, this matters not. It's really Bauer going for a victory lap. Loop is in the zone. Time to make your way past Gabriel Larousse, your fellow Frenchman. And there you are, now hunting for your teammate. As things stand, Bauer is more than champion. He's like double champion or something. And Loop steals the fastest lap, but Moretti steals it again. Oh, goody. No DNF so far. Only 6 laps left in the 1972 F1 World Championship. A puncture for Rodriguez, who finishes the season and the series like he started, being hot garbage. Ah, that's not fair. He's coming back from injury. And another slow stop. Seriously, how many was that? No fastest lap for Bauer. It's his fastest lap, but not the one for the session. 4 laps to go. Are we gonna see a miracle? Well, for Loop. 3 laps left. Loop wants that fastest lap, but he's encountering traffic. He may be held down. Bauer. Okay, they both want it. Loop is going to full push. Tristan Loop is going to take all the risks he has to in order to snatch that extra point for Moretti. It's a matter of pride at this point. He can do nothing more than push and take all the risks and go into the red to try and steal that golden lap, and he does. 2 laps to go. He does steal it by a 1/10.5. It is going to be woefully insufficient, though. As a matter of fact, Dyvan Bauer will increase his lead in the championship from 24 to something like 32. It is the final lap. Bauer is pushing. I wasn't paying attention. Bauer is full pushing. Loop is going to full push. Your tires are giving out. You're not going to box. And this is the victory for Dyvan Bauer. P2 for Tristan Loop. World Championship for Diven Bauer and World Constructors Championship for Team Knight. This has been a season of absolute control. Not once were we under any type of real threat. And this concludes the series of Golden Lap. Need 6 points swing. Champagne for both of you. You deserve it. Diven Bauer, you are the world champion and nobody can say anything about that. 30 points ahead of your teammate. I cannot count. And a massive 59 points away for Luigi Moretti. You could have DNF twice and Moretti won everything and still you would be in the lead. Well done, gentlemen. 5 race wins in 10 races. This has been an absolute show of dominance. But since Team Knight's dominance may bore fans, there will be no more. 8 race wins in 10 races. 3 for Tristan Loop and 5 for Diven Bauer. There's been no bigger domination. We started 90-70 as complete outsiders and managed to score an amazing P4 in the championship, the best of the rest. The second season, we hired Tristan Loop and Diven Bauer while not changing the pit crew in the hopes of getting somewhere, and Tristan snatched P3 in the championship with an amazing P2 behind Ezzolini, who were looking untouchable. But this season, we were the ones flying, and we get both championships. Peter Peterson, South African, is retiring after seeing his fellow countrymen snatch the world championship. Understandable, you were terrible. Steiner is retiring. You were really, really not great, my friend. Joel Ryan is retiring. He was an amazing driver. 3 first places, 9 podiums, 29 top 10s in 30 races. And in 3 seasons, he won the championship. He is a world champion. And for that, I tip my hat to you, Joel Ryan. Will Wright is also retiring at LeBron. Nadine Deschanel is retiring. You are not very good, Nadine, I'm sorry to say it. Grant Mitchell is retiring, and actually very good engineer at Wayland. Crew chief is retiring, Carlos Alvarez. Piston and Gabriel get a bit older in their career, a bit more mature. Diven enters his last year in the sport. Well, that would be something we won't see. James Pope, our engineer, gets worse. He's getting out of touch. And our crew chief, Hakan Falskog, is still as amazing in terms of speed and is still young. Still very young. Thank you very much, everybody, for following these 30 episodes of Golden Lap. We will be back next Sunday, 1 week from now, with a new game. And this time I will be going in completely blind. Unlike Golden Lap, which I had played extensively before doing the series, I will be going in blind. Again, thank you for following. Do check my Twitch channel if you feel like watching some live gameplay on top of the sporadic YouTube uploads. And if you don't, I'll be seeing you next Sunday. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.